feel safe now, man? Do you guys feel like you're good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's still up in the air to me. You know what I mean? Like I do feel a lot more comfort, but it's still that unsure feeling in the back of my mind. You know what I mean?
Paper, but it's been verbal, right?
Just because they've made all kinds of stuff before, the city even saying, oh, you're safe, you're good here, Bell Park, you know what I mean? And then wham, to collide us like that and just kick us out and, just play with our homes at the drop of a dime. Yeah, our that's it, that word I can't pronounce.
The Bell Park was like always under threat, right?
Yeah,
like you were never
and like the one time they say you're fine, and then the mob shows up, as we called them. All the city workers, the cops, and you have 2 hours to pack your shit and get out of here, which caused me going to the hospital with 6 stitches in my face and a crushed cheekbone.
How the fuck? What from the
one
cops?
of the ratchet straps that we had holding the tent down was under tension with a fair-sized steel pole that went into the ground this way, and I wasn't thinking. I just grabbed the fucking thing and ranked. Well, it's under tension. Bing! The pole came out of the ground and clacked me. Was it this side? Yeah, right. Smashed me in the face. Collapsed that cheekbone. 6 stitches in the face. Blood everywhere. It was a fantastic day to be running around. Now I'm useless, and she has to do our pack up in 2 hours, which is almost impossible for one person to do, let alone somebody that's under stress and wondering if their loved one's going to be all right with a face that's been mangled. But she did well. I got back and I was like, holy shit, everything was dropped and almost packed and ready to roll. But then they said it was a false eviction, just a ha, we're joking. Well, it's not a joke to us, that's our fucking life. It's where we live, man. And
so, like, is there a time when you felt safe in your housing situation? I don't mean safe from each other. I know that you never did feel that way, but just
yeah. Before the city found us.
Before the city found you.
Yeah. Hey, babe.
What?
Before the city found us, we felt safe.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, right at Bell Park again. Before they even knew we were there. We were there for almost 6 months before they knew we even existed. And then somebody with a dog called us in, and that was when the shit started to roll.
Before the people, before the big encampment happened, right?
Oh yeah. It was before Nathan even started there. We were down there probably 6 months, and then even before that, right where the new shelter is across the road there, there used to be a beautiful little inlet behind there where 2 trees had overlapped like this, and we had our camps tucked in there. And the city came and told us we had to leave there, and we migrated again even farther into the bush, and that's when the dog walker found us. And next thing you know, the city's telling us we got to move, and
it's good. Like stability is.
When's the last time you had actual housing? Did you know each other before?
Yeah.
We
lived together.
He lived with me.
Yeah. Hey now.
Jay's place.
Yeah. Before that.
Before that.
Russell Street.
Yeah.
Was that
Feel
safe?
the love.
Yeah. It was safe. It was nice. It was decent. My roommates were idiots.
Yeah. Jay's was alright though.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Jay's
was a safe haven. It was good.
I prefer it outside still.
You'd rather be outside there?
Yeah.
Even in the winter?
Even in the winter. It's not that bad. It's kind of fun.
Just fucking leave you alone, eh?
That's right.
Let City Kingston just leave us alone. We're not coming in your house and telling you to get out. Don't come in ours.
That's right.
Home is what you make it, so this is our shelter, this is our home.
Yeah.
What's your dream situation?
5 years of freedom.
What's that?
Sorry, man.
That's
My dreams, just to live out the rest of my life happy and safe, and I've done everything I really wanted to. I had my beautiful children, my babies, my marriage, my all that. Just to be us and grow old together in our shack.
Be left alone, eh?
You're left alone in our shack, and the same way as where we are with everybody else homeless and on the streets. We're a community, we're a family of ourselves.
Yeah.
Like if one has a problem, there's 10 of us going to be there to help them out.
Yeah.
If your neighbor has a problem, I guarantee you that block isn't even going to go out to that door.
Yeah.
But the difference is we're all brothers and sisters in a way, because we have to help each other survive.
That's right.
So jumping us all over the place and telling us to keep getting out, it's not going to happen. Everywhere we land, we're going to come back together. That's how we keep
stronger.
at each other. It makes us stronger. We're going to stay together no matter what.
And we're gonna end up
you
meeting.
can try to break us down by taking down our homes, but you're not going to break us down. We're still going to camp out together.
You gotta live. You're not gonna go
right.
away.
And we're gonna
No.
get stronger because we're
We're
gonna end
not.
up meeting more people that are in
Yeah.
our position or were in our position at some point and are willing to help
Or they
and
join
have a
under
voice.
our
You know what I
wing.
mean? So at one point we are gonna be strong enough to maybe hopefully help everybody and try to help everybody in this situation so they're not in the situation as much. You know.
We're the ones out there helping carry groceries where most people won't even shake a hand or they'll spit on you before they help you out here. They may think that we're the lowest around, but actually, I think we're pretty rich.
Yep.
We got everything we need within each other.
Yep.
Out in the woods, in our shacks. I
Don't
didn't get all
touch me.
sentimental.
You're getting all teary-eyed there.
No, I'm not. Okay, you have your homeless is your two types of homeless. One's by choice, and one's not by choice, right? So the ones not by choice, find a way to, I don't know, tiny homes or like what we're trying to do here, you know, to make a spot for everyone to feel at home, to feel stable, to not wonder where their next meal's going to be or so on and so forth, because it's like, as you guys do, you volunteer and help us out, and we pull together for everybody too. Not wondering if we're going to have PB&J for the next month and a half, because that's what the hub can put out, you know. Just want to see everybody at home.
Doesn't take much, eh? It doesn't really take. Just fucking leave you alone, eh? Like that's the thing. You're just
We're coming in your front door and banging down your door and saying, "Hey, you ruined our woods with your house. Get the fuck out."
And they did. That's what cities
exactly
are. That's what this civilization is
right.
ruining woods.
So long story short, we're just going back to the woods. We're just trying to keep back natural,
You're
back
way
to the way it was
friendly,
originally.
yeah.
Sitting in our sod huts and our little shacks and keeping it natural. Before, you know, technology and all this took over and destroyed what we got. Well, yeah, they say you got to live by the Bible, live by God's word. Okay, well, do unto others as I do unto you. Don't kick us out. We ain't kicking you out.
Yeah.
You know, love thy neighbor. We're your neighbors. We're on the streets here too, whether you like it or not. We're not just going to become invisible or disappear or evaporate. It's just going to get bigger because there's more and more homeless every day.
What I found is that, like, when you talk to politicians and like people that run these agencies that are supposed to help you and so on, they're always worried about burning yourself down, or like, you know, how like we would like to help the poor, but we need like so many millions of dollars,
that pedestal?
so many millions of dollars to open these
They gotta fill their
places where we
pockets.
can staff them and we can make sure that everybody's like
And then remove us
taking
2 weeks later to stuff us somewhere else. To remove us again to stuff us somewhere else. And the whole time they're filling
they
their
don't
pockets.
trust you, eh? They don't trust you. They're
We're
like, you
not-
can't take care of yourself.
Yeah.
We need to pay
How did
people
they get
30
to where
bucks
they
an
are?
hour, like 5 people per one person to take care of you, because you're
Yeah.
gonna burn yourself down and the whole city. Or
And
something.
meanwhile, when it comes to survival, we have better survival skills than they ever will. We can take you out in the woods and feed you, house you. You know, we can teach you everything here, how to keep warm, have it all. Water, sap, trees, like forest, gardens, there's all ways to stay alive. I want to see one of them show me that. And if this world is to ever go down in a zombie apocalypse or something like that, we'll be the ones fighting for you. They'll all be up hiding. If they just came off the pedestal just enough to actually look us in the eyes and see that we're not parasites, we're not bottom feeders, we're normal people, we're your neighbors that had either a really rough patch in their life or some have mental health that's coming about that even then so they're not giving proper care for. You know, take those millions and help them. Don't just throw them out to the street because they talk to themselves or they like to dance or they wear weird clothing or they look grubby. Or, you know, get to know the person underneath it.
What is it about? What helps when you're screwed? When you're outside? When you got nothing? Yeah, when it's cold. What helps?
I just say this too shall pass. And, you know, the volunteers that come and donate and say, like, Eric had issues with his building his house. Well, we all came together and built his house, you know? Someone needs wood for their fire. One of us will go cut it and fill it up. If they need milk or food or water, there's always one of us at the door helping out. When I first got out here, I was like, greener than green. And just ask questions, you know? You like me and Taylor, we hooked up and he showed me the way. I showed Nicky, the other Nicky, the way. You know, Ben is still showing me things, I'm still showing him. It's training throughout, or teaching throughout experiences. Just like everybody else does in a job, right? You get training. Well, we give training out here too. The homelessness, we're not going to go away until we get housed and left alone. So, either build us some brand new big old apartments and set us up in there, or let us have our own community out of the way where we're not bugging you. We're away from the city. We're not out there causing scenes. We're not doing vandalizing. Actually, criminal activity is cut down because most of us are on watch. We're not just some slum bums hanging out on the street. We're actually harder working than most who have jobs because we have to find our next meal. We have to find our next money. We have to find our next shelter. Our clothing, where we're going to bath, where we're going to shower, where we're going to sleep. That's from the minute we open our eyes to the minute we close them, we're constantly working. People take pride in where they live.
Yeah.
It's just like every other Joe. You do your gardens, you make your house, you make it pretty. Well, when we have something that's ours, of course we're going to keep it pretty because it's ours. Right now, we're in the limbo of whether we're going to be able to stay or not, so we're not going to make it look nice. So we're not going to make it a home.
It's temporary,
It's
right?
temporary, but give us something permanent. Give us an area that is ours. And you'll be amazed what we can do.